Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to put a complete web application on the virtual operating table. We're going to deconstruct it piece by piece and see exactly what makes it tick. So I bet you've wondered, right? What does it really take to build an app like a URL shortener and turn it into an actual business? The app we're digging into today might look simple, but behind that interface, there's a fascinating mix of product design, technology, and business strategy. We're going to use this production-ready project as our case study to see exactly how you go from an idea to a full-fledged software-as-a-service business. Let's dive in. All right, so our specimen for today is a full-featured URL shortening platform built with the Django framework. And let me tell you, this is not just some simple script. It's a complete product designed from day one with real users, analytics, and of course, monetization in mind. You know, to really understand any application, you've got to start where the user does. So let's explore this thing from the outside in. Let's look at its core features and what a person actually experiences when they log in. This platform offers way more than just making long links short. It's a whole suite of tools. You can shorten URLs, sure, but you also get QR codes generated automatically. Super useful. Plus, there's a dashboard to track every single click, and of course, secure authentication to keep all your data private. So how does it actually make money? Well, it uses a classic freemium approach. The free plan gives you a little taste, a 10-link limit. But the pro plan, that's where the real power is. It unlocks unlimited links and all that advanced analytics data we were just talking about. Okay, so we've seen what it does, but how does it all work? It's time to pop the hood and take a look at the technology stack that brings all these features to life. Here's the mix of technologies they're using. The backend is powered by Python and Django, a really robust and scalable combination that's perfect for web apps. All the data lives in a Postgres database, a super reliable choice. On the front end, what you see is built with Tailwind CSS to make it look clean and modern, while Chart.js is what powers those slick analytics graphs. And critically, they're using specialized libraries for the important stuff, like handling payments, generating QR codes, and creating those unique short IDs. The project is built on Django's MVT architecture. That stands for Model, View, and Template. Just think of it as a smart way to keep all the code organized. The model is in charge of the data, the template is the actual web page the user sees, and the view is like the conductor in the middle, handling all the requests and telling the other two parts what to do. Let's actually trace the journey of a single click to see this in action. When someone clicks a short link, a special piece of code called middleware acts like a gatekeeper. It intercepts that request for just a split second. In that tiny moment, it captures key data about the visitor, logs it in the database, and then seamlessly sends the user on their way to the original URL. The user doesn't notice a thing, but the app just gathered some really valuable data. And what kind of data is it capturing? For the pro users, this is an absolute goldmine. The system logs where the click came from, what kind of device was used, and even the website that referred them. This all gets visualized on their dashboard, giving them some powerful insights into how their audience is engaging. You just can't have a real application that handles user data and payments without rock-solid security. And this project has security baked in from the very start. It uses Django's built-in protections against common attacks, it securely hashes passwords, and it even verifies payment signatures from Razorpay to prevent fraud. This isn't just some nice-to-have feature, it's a core requirement. Now that we've seen the tech, let's look at how this well-built, secure application is actually packaged up and sold. How do you turn all this code into a business that actually makes money? Well, the project uses the incredibly popular software-as-a-service model, or SaaS. Instead of selling the software one time, users subscribe to it, usually paying every month or year. This creates a really predictable recurring revenue stream for the business. The core of the whole money-making strategy is the price for that pro plan. Access to all those premium features we talked about, the unlimited links, the advanced analytics. It'll cost you 499 rupees a month. This price point is absolutely key to making the whole thing sustainable. Of course, this isn't a manual process. No way. Integrating a payment gateway like Razorpay automates everything. When a user pays, Razorpay sends a secure, automated message, it's called a webhook, back to the application. Think of it like a digital tap on the shoulder saying, "Hey, payment successful." The app verifies this message and instantly unlocks the pro features for that user's account. It's a completely hands-off system. So we've seen the product, the tech, and the business model. So what does this all mean for someone who's looking to build their own application? Let's connect the dots and figure out the big takeaway. The most important takeaway is this. Building a simple app is one thing, but a project like this one demonstrates the skills you need to launch a real product. It's not just about basic data operations. It's about integrating payments, tracking analytics, and making sure everything is secure from top to bottom. And that means that by building or even just studying a project this complete, you get hands-on experience across the entire full-stack lifecycle. You learn to master a backend framework, integrate a real payment gateway, implement data tracking, design a responsive front end, and configure it all to run on a live server. It's pretty much a comprehensive education all in one project. Ultimately, what we've deconstructed here is way more than just a URL shortener. It's a tangible blueprint. It shows you how every single decision, from choosing a framework to setting a price, is all interconnected in creating a functional, monetizable product. And that leaves us with one final thought. Seeing how all these pieces fit together provides a clear roadmap. So the only question left is, now that you have a blueprint like this, what problem are you going to solve next?